Packing. Leaving some stuff in a friend's house. And then the rest of the stuff will come with us to an Airbnb for 15 days. And then we'll see. Did you get me a good luggage, huh?
Loaded up, huh? Haven't even seen half of this stuff before. So we're packing the car, off to our accommodation for a little while, and yeah, this is us leaving Gem. Right, so we've left Gem. We didn't get a video, but I've got to go back tomorrow to go and deal with the buyer, go through the inventory and basically hand over the boat. So yeah, this is our situation at this. We've got, luckily, an apartment. And we've got things and dogs and us all over the place. Yeah. Anyway, for this being like most of our belongings, it's not too bad.
Not too bad, it's just we don't have an actual luggage.
Yeah.
So it's all yes.
Anyway, yeah, this is what we've been doing for the last few days. And on to new things. Right, so this is it. I'm about to meet the buyer, hand over the boat, and that'll be us finished with Gem. Unfortunately, it is a bit emotional, to be honest, and yeah, she's been a great boat. What can I say? Of course, it's more than likely the right time to move on, so that's what we're doing. And yeah, don't know, it's just the closing of a chapter, and can only hope that the new owner takes care of her and puts heart and soul into her like we've done. Yeah, all right, let's see where this leads us. Right, this is the last time I'll be stepping off of Gem. That's it. That's our boat sold. A little bit of mixed emotions, but yeah, what can I say? Yeah, on to the next one. She's been brilliant.
Found a boat. He'll explain about what kind of boat in a minute, but he found a boat that we might like as our next boat, so we have to go to Athens because this boat is in Izmir in Turkey. I think you say it like that now. Hope I don't offend anybody. So the doggies are here behind us, they're chilling. Me and the doggies are gonna stay in an Airbnb near the airport in Athens while Hinton flies to Izmir to take a first look at this boat. But of course it's a bit stressful because to be able to afford this next boat we have to sell Gem, and it's still not sold. She's still not sold. So what do you want to tell us?
Not too much, but of course in a couple of days I'll be in Turkey, and yeah, just for the initial viewing, and basically I'll do my own little survey, and if it checks all or most of the boxes, then we will try and, well, we'll put down a deposit on the boat, and then we will negotiate the price after a survey. And yeah, if all goes well, then we'll be looking at a new boat. It's a 2001 Fontaine Peugeot Athena, so it's a 38-foot catamaran, and yeah, a lot more space than what Gem offers us currently, as well as it's still a good performance boat and built strong, and it's a single owner boat, so it's 23 years old and only one owner since new. So yeah, that already sounds quite promising. The photos shows it to be in very good condition, and yeah, we're just hoping for the best at this point. And yeah, of course we have to sell Gem. We've got a couple of people interested, so that's also working in our favor. But if we don't sell Gem in time, then I don't know, then we're playing a dangerous game if we pay the deposit, because we've got only a couple of months to come up with the rest of the cash, and yeah, it's a lot of money obviously. For us it would be all in. Again. We don't have anything else. We don't have properties, we don't have anything except a bit of savings, and obviously that's all in also. Yeah, everything. So anyway, we'll keep you guys updated, and let's see how this goes. And if not, at least here we have a little road trip to put in our next videos. Doggies are being good. Yeah. And yeah, chat soon. Good morning, guys. So I'm in Izmir in Turkey at Teos Marina, and I've come to look at the Athena, which I'm seeing this morning in about 45 minutes or so. I just need to go find a coffee first and get this day started. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. The boat, at least from the ad, seems shows really nicely. Looks clean for its age, definitely. So yeah, it's an exciting time, and I'm gonna do a full inspection, the best that I can do, and then that'll take us to the point where if it's checks out for me, then we can employ a surveyor, and we'll take it that step further. Of course, we'll have to put a deposit down first before doing anything like that, but yeah, this is the first step to finding the new boat. So let's see how it goes. So I arrived last night while it was dark, so I really don't have any idea where I'm going, in fact. It's my first time also in Turkey. Yeah, what I can tell you is that there are cats and dogs everywhere. There's no exaggeration when people say that there's just animals all over the place. Yeah, I need to try find a coffee, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so I'm here in a little coffee shop, I suppose, having my first Turkish coffee of my life. I've heard good things about them, so looking forward to that. And yeah, I left Greece like fully prepared with all my notes and things like that, but somewhere along the line I lost them. I'm supposing it was at the security check in the airport. So yeah, and then I stopped at the reception of where I'm staying today, and everyone's still asleep or not up at least, so I couldn't get anything reprinted. So I'm sort of freestyling it. I've got screenshots of my inspection list, which I'll take, and then I've got a pen and paper, so I'll make notes that way. So we're all good still. It's super cold here this morning. Must be like 5 or 6 degrees, and the sun's out, but it's not helping much at this point. So yeah, I'm wearing all the clothes I brought, and yeah, anyway, it's all good at this moment, and we'll just take the day as it comes. I hope to spend a long time aboard this boat, this Athena, just going through it as thoroughly as I can, making sure I don't miss any vital points, because yeah, we don't have like the money to spend really on a survey for it to come back negative. So yeah, that's it for now.
So, a little update from my side. I'm in Athens with the doggies, waiting to hear everything about the boat that Hinton went to visit in Izmir, in Turkey. And well, as always, I believe myself to be very practical in a lot of situations. So my thoughts at the moment are to check the boat, to check the numbers, what has to be done, what has to be fixed, because as we know, there's always something to be fixed in a boat. And then my worry is that we need to get the funds together, the full quantity, before we put any deposit on the new boat. And that is what's stressing me a little bit because we don't have anything like properties or anything like that. So the only way to get the funds together is to sell gem in time. And yeah, so I want to get back also to Preveza to finish up preparing gem, maybe to show her to some interested buyers. I hope they are like serious buyers and they will come soon to see her. And when Hinton comes back, we can sit down, chat about it. But from what he's told me, it's perfect for us, this boat, and he would like to have it. And I trust him. And I also trust that he's very thorough with his survey, or, yeah, like he's checking everything in the boat for sure, checking every single detail, and he will be thorough with that. So, yeah, the rest of the time I'm just working, making fires at night, chilling with the dogs. We have a little garden in this Airbnb. We're staying in Artemida near the airport. It has a little garden, so I'm safe. I don't need to go out into the streets or anything like that. So here we are, the doggies. One of them, the other on the couch there. Couch potato. Saylor. Saylor, say hi. And waiting for Hinton to come back. So we'll keep you posted with whatever happens.
A lot of movement on the stanchion, a couple of repairs, it's okay. The windshield is a bit loose, that's okay, just tighten that up. Bit of raised dimples along this deck, around the hatch, gel coat, chip. Here is quite a big delamination, it seems. Alright, saloon lights all seem to be working. That one there needs to be replaced. Alright, so this is the owner's aft cabin, which is starboard hull. Inside there's batteries. We'll need to replace the batteries, no doubt. Under the bunk is the engine, as well as chargers, battery chargers, and the main switchboard, basically, for the 220 volt stuff. Okay, here is storage. It's deep. It's almost to my shoulder, so an arm's depth. This is shallower. That's to the elbow and to the elbow. Good amount of space initially for a closet. Then all the doors close nicely, no signs of deformation of the hull or twisting or anything like that. There is diesel in both hulls, in the bilges, as well as an oil leak on the rudder system, it seems like, for some reason. Okay, good storage here. Still need to check at the bottom of this if I have access to the bilge. All the doors and stuff on the boat fit well as all the little push to lock fittings. This is a similar, well, that's like elbow depth. Down there it's curved. Door has ventilation. Push to lock is good. This is another storage. That's deep, that's to the shoulder, and this is to the elbow. Similar size to the owner cabin. Alright, main heads divided by the glass. The shower is barely high enough for me. For Danah it'll be okay. The rest of it is okay. Enough storage there. Storage inside here. The toilet looks like it might need to be replaced. Definitely the electric flushing system. Otherwise it's quite clean. The hatches are crazed a lot, and all the seals need to be replaced. Okay, plumbing is under here. Difficult to access, but no real signs of leaks or anything like that. And the bathroom seems in generally fair condition. Okay. Quite dirty around the walls of the hulls. Can be expected of the boat this age. Storage above here. Let's see this hatch. Again, hatch seals. They've seen better days. I guess this is chain plate covers. Alright, back in here. Good. Floorboards creak, and I couldn't get this one off. This has been recently done, I'm suspecting. Well, actually, I don't know. This side is soft and gooey, and that side seems to be more cured. But I'll say that that's been done recently. Gaps along here. Right, we can expect some movement in the boat. Water inside here. It's a big no-no because of the hatch. Obvious leaks. That's unfortunate. So, I've been to see the boat. I'm actually at the departures terminal, leaving back to Athens soon. In my opinion, the boat could be slightly better all-round condition, but specifically there's a slight delamination on the deck, so that's water intrusion. As well as I couldn't test any of the systems because unfortunately the brokers, I don't think they were well enough prepared, to be fair. They didn't know the boat in order to actually start the engines, open the seacocks, and get the electrics running. So basically it was just an inspection, which I did pretty thoroughly in my opinion. I came up with maybe about 15 or 20 points which could be improved on the boat, and now it's a case of first of all finding the cash because we don't quite have all the money together yet, and then it would be putting in an offer and getting a survey done depending on whether or not the offer is accepted, and then we will negotiate further after the survey. Right. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. I need to do some calculations to see if the boat's in fact feasible or not. It's pretty much what we're looking for. Fair condition for its age, but still just not quite there in terms of overall cosmetics and potentially mechanics. I don't know that yet. I would have loved to have had the engines running, but yeah, there is diesel in the bilge, in the port hull bilge. There's a serious hatch leak in the bow, and yeah, that's where the osmosis is, or the delamination on the deck. So yeah, as I say, I need to go back and just go through everything, try and put a costing together, and then work out an offer based on that. Yeah, I know the seller doesn't want to drop his price much, but also we all need to be realistic in this situation. I consider ourselves, although we don't have the full amount yet, serious buyers, and of course if we get the money together, yeah, we would love to have the boat. So that's an update for now. And yeah, leaving Turkey, I think that's how you say it. I've been here 2 days. I've literally had like 2 meals, and yeah, now I'm going back to Athens, get back with the family, and yeah, we'll brainstorm things and see if we take it any further.
Hello everyone, once again in the car, this time going back from Athens to Preveza. After a few days there, I stayed in the Airbnb with the doggies, and Hinton made a very short trip to Izmir, like 2 days I think. And yeah, what do you want to tell us about the boat?
About the boat, so the boat is in overall pretty good condition. There is one section on the deck just in front of a hatch which has delamination, so that means that there's been water ingress at some point, hopefully recently, and it hasn't been like this for a long time, but it's gotten in between the foam core of the deck and the outer skin layer of fiberglass, and it's popped up. And yeah, so this can potentially be quite a big issue, or it could potentially not be too serious. It depends on the age of it and how deep the water may have penetrated the actual foam coring of the deck. So best case scenario is we can dry the core out and just lay some new glass or even epoxy it down with the original non-skid, and yeah, hopefully that takes care of the problem. Worst case scenario is that we need to cut the deck open, including the core, and replace it basically, and then do all the fiberglassing work and gel coat and non-skid. Yeah, other than that, the boat seems to be in pretty good condition. It's almost as if it's been somewhat neglected, like for the last 2 years or so, which could make sense from what the brokers told us about the owner, him being old and yeah, sort of unable now to take care of the boat. So what we need to do still is see the engines running, because that didn't happen on the day of the viewing. The boat seemed to have been winterized, so yeah, the guys couldn't assist us in starting the engines and running the water systems, you know, basically all the systems. So we are going to have a call with the brokers today, and they'll be on the boat trying to have everything running for us to at least see that it's working. And after that we can take it the next step further, which would be negotiating an price for the boat. Of course, they've got their asking price. With the deck already, we need to bring that price down. So I've got a figure in mind. Hopefully they go for it, and then we could put down a deposit potentially. Deposit, and then we'll go on to do a survey. And depending on what the survey comes back as, we will further negotiate, trying to find a fair price post the survey. And yeah, if that all goes according to plan, then we would like to take the boat, obviously. We're just short on finances at this point. Which brings us to also
selling Gem, but first fixing some little things we have to, getting her ready.
Yeah, so we have Gem up for sale at the moment. I need to take care of some steering cable issue. It's just basically the steering cables are full of grease, old grease, so the steering is tight. We'll take care of that, and if we cannot, then we'll just replace the steering cables, and yeah, that would be best for the new owners. However, just by refurbishing and cleaning the cables, they will be perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them otherwise. Yeah, so we are hoping to sell Gem in a matter of urgency. We've already got a few people, or a couple of people interested, and they're willing to come and see her. So yeah, that's the plan, and a bit of an update from this point. And yeah, we're looking forward to have this video call this afternoon when we arrive back in Preveza. See the engines running and the systems in general. Alright, so that's it for now.
That's it for now. We'll keep you all updated in this video, of course. When it goes live, we will already have gone through a lot of things, so let's see what happens.